Okay, there we go. My microphone was not working. Where'd it go? Whatever. I'm not gonna use it anyways. Okay. So, I'm playing DDLC, or full name, Doki Doki Literature Club. And I'm a bit far into the story, but I'm going to write my first poem for the club. And I'll be doing some voices, or probably not doing any voices, just using my regular voice for the characters. I'll just say the name before speaking the character, whatever. It's time for to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might actually happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Dark Papa, whisper. Contamination, defeat nature. Huh. Let's whisper. Broken, unstable, memories, fear, alone, pain. Which one's oh my god. Alone, passion, pure, desire, scars, nipple, childhood, captive, silly, vanilla, ambient, unending, giggle, whistle, grief, anger, anime, suicide, fluffy, tears, heaven sent. The last one, cage. Damn, that's crazy. Monica, hi again, J-Thick. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at a literary club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri, thanks for keeping your promise, J-Thick. I hope that this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into a leisure club when you're not accustomed to it. Natsuki, oh come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature club. Why did he say that? Literature. Swiftly defeated, Monica plops her back into her seat. Sayori, don't worry guys. J-Thick always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helped me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Yuri, how dependable. J-Thick, me, Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Yuri, you two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Sayori, how come you and J-Thick can become good friends too? Yuri, J-Thick, Sayori. Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation he put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Yuri, wait, Sayori, me? Yuri, not really. Sayori, don't be shy. Yuri, it's really nothing. What is it? Yuri, never mind. Yuri, Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? Sayori, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess this means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And you could, you know, discuss it if you wanted to. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite not me reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. Yeah, I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Oh, the manga! Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Sayori, we're probably gonna seem lame compared to all the other clubs though. Monica, well, we can't give up. This festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature clubs sounds so too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Sayori, that doesn't solve the problem though. Monica, what do you mean? Sorry that there was a long pause. I think I'm hearing something outside. Whatever. I do have a family member coming by, so maybe I'll have to end the stream in a bit. Whatever. It'll happen eventually. Even whatever. Sayori, even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come to the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. Huh, that's a good point, says Monica. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Sayori, what kind? Monica, well, I guess we could, Sayori, cupcakes! Monica, ha ha ha. Good thinking. Natsuko will love to do that. Sayori, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Monica, that wasn't why you suggested it. Sayori, cupcakes speak to the creative tummy. Monica says nothing. Cupcakes it is then. Sayori, I'm hungry. Monica, anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. unlike me who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make things come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder how it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sayori, sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Sayori, you're staying up too late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Sayori, that's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Why did I say it like that? Shelf. Yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. Why am I saying this a lot? My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe it off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they didn't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Damn! That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I tried to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, I'll change. You'll change your mind. Hey! This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy you were like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard, so close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? I did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that aloud. Anyway, you look so much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arm around and twists around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like that? It's a good thing. Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Sayori, if only you could focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayuri. Ah, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell what you with you sometimes. Monica, okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Monica, why don't you share the poems we wrote now? Sayuri, yay! Jathic, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I wait. Ha! What am I saying? I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. Monica, by the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find so much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Monica, well, now that you're ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Sayuri, I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Why am I so dyslexic? On the other hand, Monica wrote her poem in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Yuri seems to have the most experience, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Alrighty, Yuri. Oh, Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Yuri. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad. No! Yeah, did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Yuri, right, it's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I can kind of learn to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick our writing style separate from topic matters, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once she finds her train of thought, it is as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that can go into writing even a single poem. Not finding them and building them, or not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? I say. Yuri, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine, I say. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. I cannot read the what? The something of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining. What? Streetlight to have withstood the last test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back? What? Okay, so the beginning, the tendrils? That is a... I don't know what. Okay. Yuri, I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't even thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script that very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? Yuri asked. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Who? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jathic. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically... Symbolically, there you go, compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. I just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Yeah. Who should I show my poem next? Monika's gonna be last, so let's do Natsuki. Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Damn, that's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad, it just didn't evoke any emotions. I skipped it again. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Damn. Yeah, I told you that you were going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like this? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall apart on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean to be a pro. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, huh? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud that I won, then I won't take that away from her. Now, I think I did say right. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Jathan! I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Cap. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not good at writing at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Sayori, well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was made more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So then when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a J-Thing poem. And that makes it more feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of you're really part of the club now. Not to mention that the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's just like I said before, Jathan. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. But then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much of this means a lot to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make you sure I have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Now that you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blind in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out the bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No, just a little bit. I can't answer. You can't just answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say like it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Monica is the last but not least. Monica, hey Jathan, having a good time so far? Yeah, glad to see. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm so much better off just going on with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, Monica, I just want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, Jathan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? Sayori would like to think about death and being alone? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Hmm. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. And if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Huh. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment it a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things too. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of style, but I'll always help you find your suits you the most. So don't force yourself. Oh my God! So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahahaha. Ahahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see! I reel, blind, like a film that left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. It's stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Holy shit. So, what do you think? Huh. It's very free roam, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really that right person to ask for feedback. It's okay, I'm sorry. I can't do the Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. This is a lot of poems I've been putting emphasis in the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. It was the inspiration behind this one. But what was the inspiration? Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany so recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to write something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a bit dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Damn. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even though they're just being nice. There's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of or something? It's clearly about the feeling I'm giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Jthig did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of your own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing skills. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jthig liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress your new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just zealous that Jthig appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And who do you... and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make something I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Sayori, is everyone okay? Natsuki, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew up size bigger as soon as Jthig started showing. Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you. Damn. Sayori, I don't like fighting you guys. Suddenly both girls turned toward me, as if they noticed that I was standing there. Yuri, Jthig, she's just trying to make me look bad. Natsuki, that's not true. She started it. If she could get over it, oh my god. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have figured it out. Help me explaining that to her, Jthig. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limit yourself, it's just a waste. You understand that, right, Jthig? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be... Help me, Sayori! Fuck. I have no idea. I like Yuri, but... Fuck. Oh, if I ask Sayori, they're both gonna hate me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I'm thinking, oh my god. I'll just do Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? You You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it. And it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt the end when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Oof. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Natsuki, Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sorry, sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. Natsuki, you know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Damn. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash. Sayori, Natsuki. Monica, she really didn't need to do all that. I look across the room. Sure, Yuri has her chin buried in her hand while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Yuri, sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted out like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Or how could anyone not have gotten frustrated? You handle it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Jathic. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. Yeah, one more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for one more person, okay? Yeah. Monica, okay, everyone. I'm just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun, says Sayori. Yuri, well, I like to say it was worth it. Natsuki, it was alright. Well, mostly. Jathic, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more than about the kind of poems everyone likes, about how with any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of pressing those who I want to press. I nodded myself a newfound determination. Sayori, J-Thick, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go, I say. Says Sayori, beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki? What, does that thing happen often? Sayori, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Jathic, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think that seeing you get along with everyone is what making me happiest. And I think everyone likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Alright, on that note, I think it's a good place to end. Oh yeah, I have a desktop. This is oh, there's pictures. Oh, it's Yuri, Monica. Oh, I can set them as my wallpaper. Yo, I like all of them. I'm gonna put this one. Yes. Error. Oh, I got a trophy called Error. It says your wallpaper could not be changed due to an administrative policy restriction on this computer. For more information, contact your system administration. Damn. What if I make it of Monica? Oh, it works if it's Monica. Okay, there we go. No, it did work. Okay. Oh, there's even music? Okay. Okay. I have settings. Oh, there's a normal settings. I have mail, but oh, characters. Okay, game. Saves. Whoa. What is this? I don't know what I'm doing. Notes. This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need access to power. Okay. Wait, what is backup? Whoops. Okay. Side stories. No, I think I'm good. Okay, I'm on the stream here now. Have a good day, everyone. Have a good day. Okay, let me restart this. Have a good day and